Hello and welcome to a video preview from Game Informer. I am your host for this thing. My name is Ben Hansen, and I'm joined by Kyle Hilliard.
Hey, I guess we're the only two Dragon Ball fans in the office, really.
We've been quarantined into this video production room.
We invited all your favorite editors. Nobody wanted to come, so it's just us.
Yeah, this is the new Dragon Ball Z game, which you wrote a preview for in the latest issue of the magazine.
Yes, I did.
And was
it's
that
a little
preview,
small preview, yeah.
Was that based on this demo?
Yeah, just based on this demo and a little bit of the information that they gave us about the game.
Okay.
So it's a really small demo. This is a demo that they had at some trade shows and stuff like that. So, and I looked around online, and there's like some off-screen footage of this demo.
Okay.
But so this is the first kind of like direct feed that I found. So,
oh, interesting.
And it's just kind of like some single-player stuff. So we're gonna go with, I guess you kind of have a team of 4. So I'm just going to go with these guys, and I'll play as Goku because you got to play as Goku.
I saw one trailer for this game, and it looked like it was a little bit like, was it Tenkaichi, where it's the 3D roaming, less like Budokai, where it's the 2D fighter. But there were multiple people at once, which is the confusing part.
Yeah, so it kind of looks like the sort of three-dimensional Budokai Tenkaichi, but it's more open. You're not sort of locked into, because you know how you're still sort of locked into a 2D fight, even though the camera. Yeah. This is like full 3D. You can fly around, and it's like you and 3 other players working cooperatively, and then there's going to be 4-on-4 online.
That is going to be so chaotic.
Yeah, and it's cool. Like with these teams that you can build of 4 people, like you can actually do like Frieza's 4 forms as your team, or like
ridiculous.
4 different Gokus and stuff like
All
that.
right.
So it just seems like it's kind of crazy. Dragon Ball Z.
It's nice that they're playing up the angle of Dragon Ball Z that was always the most frustrating for me, because whenever there was a bad guy in the show, they would always fight him one at a time. Almost every time they'd be like, all right, you take your turn, you take your turn. And my big thing was, just get everybody in there at once. Just get everybody on Earth, whether or not they can fight. Just charge them at the same time, especially like the super weak Earth characters, like Tien and Yamcha. Just go at the same time. Quit dicking around.
He said it was very Seinfeld. Just go at the same time.
Seinfeld watching Dragon Ball Z.
So the thing that I immediately kind of like about this demo is just that you can fly around. Like I feel like I've never really had that feeling in a Dragon Ball Z game.
Let's fly vertically. See what the skybox will limit you with. Is that as high as you can go?
Let's see. Oh, so it looks like we've reached the edge here, and this is the top.
Okay, so you have a little dragon radar.
That telltale glowing, like weird thing. That's not the show. I don't know what that is. So, but it feels good to just kind of fly around, which is nice, which is something I've always wanted. So let's see if I can.
And I think that's what Goku would be thinking during this fight, is just how nice and liberating it is to fly around.
Oh god,
and not worry about Vegeta.
Yeah. So this is from the show. Like this is like when Vegeta first came to Earth or whatever. So we're fighting, and we're doing really well.
Except there are Super Saiyans everywhere, which did not exist in the show at this point, but we'll go along with it. So so it's designed for co-op ideally.
Yeah.
You know if there's local?
There's
co-op?
no local.
Okay.
Yeah, which is pretty disappointing. But kind of makes sense. I guess they want to give the players like the full range of the screen.
Right. Okay, so but they're controlled by AI when you don't have any co-op buddies, so it's just chaos. And is it always? I'm trying to think of parts of the story where it could be like 4-on-4. Like fighting like Frieza's little crappers beforehand and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think I've seen some videos of those guys, the little green alien-looking dudes.
Sure. But I think, is it most of the time you think it'd be like 4-on-1 like this?
I guess it kind of depends on the story, like what's going on. But it looks like it won't always just be 1-on-1. It just happens that they're trying to stick with the plot of the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
so how's this feeling? Is it pretty button mashy?
Well, not really, because I can't really get into like the sort of intricacies of combat because it's such a small demo.
Right.
But you have like your energy blast, and then the triggers kind of will do cooperative things. Like if you can call in everyone to fight all together, like we can all attack each other at once.
Oh, interesting. Are there any sort of like combo moves or anything?
Yeah, it sounds like there are. Like you can pull in. Like you can kind of basically hit an attack that like everyone. It's like, all right, let's all like go in at once and take them out.
Okay.
And then, and this is from the show, obviously, where he turns into a giant ape.
I can't wait to see this.
Then you fight the giant ape, which is pretty awesome.
It's I don't know what else they can do, but it's always a bummer to see the same storyline again and again and again.
Yeah.
I mean, if you count up the amount of games now that have worked their way through the Dragon Ball Z storyline.
yeah. I guess, yeah, it's kind of tough because the story exists, and if you stray from that, then you're kind of getting into those kind of like crappy episodes that didn't have anything to do with the main story, that they were just producing just to kind of pad out the story. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You mean the one where Goku and Piccolo get their driver's license?
Yeah, the classic.
I'm not joking. Do you remember that episode?
No, I don't. I thought you were kidding.
That is a literal episode.
Did that not air in America?
It did. It didn't make the cut for Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were kidding.
No.
Yeah, I was talking more about the stuff like where they're heading to Namek and they get
Right.
sidetracked on like a ship. And isn't there like an episode where Vegeta is coming to Earth and he just hangs out on an alien planet with bugs for a while? And
Could be, yeah. I kind of appreciate that downtime, though.
yeah.
I've always wanted to do something that we're doing with the Twilight Zone, Jeff Cork and I, where we run through each episode and we talk about it on this dumb podcast on the site.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be really fun to do for Dragon Ball Z, but then you run into the issue of do you do Kai, which would be much more breezy and easier, but not the true experience.
Yeah.
But the other one would be so slow at times.
Could we? And you'd have to do it where like the way I watched it when it aired on TV, where you watch it. Like a 30-minute episode, once a day for 5 days a week. But then that 30-minute episode really only amounts to about 10 minutes of story.
Yes,
You know?
of new stuff. Wow.
So.
I don't remember Vegeta being that easy to beat.
Yeah, he was a lot tougher.
But I guess when it's 3 Super Saiyans against Vegeta, it's understandable.
So that's the whole demo. It's a really short demo. But
Wow.
Apparently there's going to be like 70 characters. They have characters from... You can do... I had to write it down because I'm not familiar with it. Super Saiyan God form, which is apparently from the latest Dragon Ball movie, which I haven't seen.
A Dragon Ball Z movie?
Yeah, it was called
Huh.
Battle of Gods, was like the last Dragon Ball movie to come out, which I have not seen.
No, I haven't
and
either.
I'm probably never going to watch. But apparently Goku went Super Saiyan God form
So
in that film.
beyond Super Saiyan 4,
Yeah.
it's a God form. I
Because
wonder if
he-
it looks like Mystic Gohan or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but apparently, like, it'll have that stuff in it, where we'll have, and the villain from that film appears.
I saw him in the main menu. Was that
yeah.
that guy? Because
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
guess
recognize that
so.
big character, the
Yeah.
kind of lizardy-looking one.
So there'll be some new story stuff there, I guess. But yeah, so January comes out, 360, PS3, and Vita. So
Poor Wii U.
poor Wii U.
That's a shame. Cool. Well, thanks for showing us that brief demo. I feel like I really got a taste of what it's like to fly around in a desert.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool. Looking forward to it. Thanks, Kyle.